Hello everyone, SuperBricks37 here, and in today's LEGO City update, we're going to be moving a lot of stuff around and making a lot of big changes in the LEGO City. But before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe down below so you don't miss any of my future LEGO content. And with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so the first big change you're going to notice is the massive improvement to our Avengers Tower. And if you didn't see that video, I'm going to link that up in the card in the top right corner. So make sure you go check that out after this video if you'd like to see how I turned in my old short Avengers Tower into this big tall monstrosity of a building. But because it's so tall now and so detailed on the front but not very detailed on the side, it makes it less than ideal to be right there in the front. So I thought I'd move it to the back to match up better with the taller buildings like the Daily Bugle and the police station. So we're going to be moving a bunch of buildings around today so we can find the ideal position for that tower, as well as just changing it up a little bit and moving some of these other buildings around, like this crook hideout, so I can cover up that ugly sides, because I'm really not a fan of how that looks. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with that. Alright, so our first move that we've done is we actually moved the Avengers Tower right next to the police station. And I think that looks really nice. It creates a really nice skyline from the back of the city with the Daily Bugle. Then it drops down to the police station and then back up to the Avengers Tower. And since it's sitting in this orientation now, one, I've noticed this corner right here looks a lot more defined and a lot worse than it did at the other angle. So I'm going to have to fast track fixing that. And let me know down in the comments if you do have any ideas about how I can fix that corner, because that's been bugging me for a while now and I haven't figured out how to fix it yet. But that also creates the problem of, do I want to have the Avengers Tower oriented this way, or do I want to have it oriented the other way, so where the side of the building, the Avengers logo, is facing out? I think for now I'm going to leave it like that, but let me know down below again which way you think would look better, and I'll see what happens in the next update. But I went ahead and took out the museum that was there, so it's just kind of sitting over here to the side for right now. And I put the tower there. Now, one thing I'm thinking about doing is actually moving the garage and the pet shop to over here next to the beach. So I would have the garage and the pet shop in these two slots, and then the little empty lot where the cars come out of the garage right here on the corner. So the cars would come out of the garage right onto that empty lot, and then right out here onto the road. So I think I'm going to move all that around and see what it looks like. And then if I like it, then I'll go ahead and keep it and continue on with the video. So yeah, let's go do that. Alright, so we went ahead and did switch that up. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this building being over here all by itself, but for now I think it does work. And then if you look this way, I've got a really nice skyline going with the Sanctum Sanctorum at the end, then the little crook hideout, then the little small creator toy shop and grocery shop, and then the big Avengers Tower and police station, and then the Daily Bugle. Then I also have these two buildings right here. Both of them, I thought about just putting them right here, but the backs of them don't really look the best. So what I think I'm going to do is take the museum and put it back there where the pizzeria is, and then turning the bank just like that, so it's kind of facing this little street right here. And then I'm not 100% sure what I'll do with the pizzeria after that, but it'll probably just end up sitting right about there where the museum is right now. But so yeah, let's go ahead and switch that around and see where we're at there. Alright, so I did decide to switch around the little grocery store building and the pizzeria. I thought that pizzeria really, the yellow really broke up the kind of gray and white that was going all the way around this side of the building, or side of the street rather. So I put in that nice yellow building there, it kind of breaks it up a little bit, and I think it looks really good there, and you can still see the train yard back behind that, which is also really awesome. And then down here, I'm still not too happy with this, but it's all we've got for now to put them. Is we got the bank right here on the corner, and I really wanted to show off that front of the bank because I'm really proud of that big window. So I really wanted to make sure you can see that whenever you walk into the Lego City. And then we also just have that grocery store building right next to it. It didn't end up moving, actually. It's the same place it was before. And then over here, still got the garage and the pet shop. I still need to get more tiles to tile that over, but I'll get that eventually. I'm not too worried about it right now. But yeah, so now I think all that's left to do is get some cars put in the city and then set up a few scenes. So yeah, let's go ahead and go do that. Alright, so I got some awesome scenes set up now. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at everything going on in the city. And I think first we'll start off at this end, where you can see got the hot rod coming out of the garage, about to drive out onto the road. Nothing has changed back in the beach area, everything's the same back in there. But then we have this awesome scene with that helicopter from the Black Widow set. And I've got the custom Arnim Zola minifigure fighting my War Machine figure, which I made out of a couple different War Machines. And you can check out that post down on my Instagram, which will be linked down in the bio, or down in the description, I mean. So yeah, there's that scene. I think I really like how this scene came out. I like all the power blast pieces and everything that are going everywhere. Then we've got our drone kid still flying his drone here on top of this building. Then if we move down a little bit more, you can see we've got Spider-Man and Iron Spider fighting Dr. Octopus and his mech. And I really wanted to include one of the mechs in this city update. And I really thought this was one of the perfect ones to do because it really looks like something Doc Ock would use. It's not like Thor, who's never going to actually use a mech. This looks like something he would actually use. So yeah, I really like this fight going on. Iron Spider's caught up in one of the claws. Spider-Man swinging in to try to help him. So yeah, and then if we move back here, we've got hot dog stand and our popcorn cart right in front of the museum. And if we keep going down the road, you can see just a couple cars displaced from this fight. Then just some more cars up the road. I included a lot of speed champions this update, if you can't tell. I've got the Charger, or the Challenger rather, the Camaro, the Jag, the GTR. And if we come down here, we got the Elva. And then the Challenger Demon here as well. So yeah, we got a lot of speed champions going on this week, but it's one of my favorite themes right now, so you're going to see a lot of that coming in the future. Then the next scene we have coming down the line is this Iron Man vs. Ultron scene. And I actually used the newer backpack build from the Iron Man Armory set rather than the one from the Infinity War set. But I did use it on that Infinity War armor, because I think it looks a lot better than the newer Iron Man armor. But yeah, you can see them blasting at each other. I've just kind of got Ultron resting on the wing of that GTR, and Iron Man's clipped into one of those tan trim pieces. So yeah, that's looking really awesome. But we do have another scene up here that I forgot about. And we got Falcon flying in, kicking Carnage off the side of the Daily Bugle. So that's a really nice fight going on. Then we have our little photographer sitting back here taking pictures of everything going on in the city. So yeah, that's awesome. Then if we keep moving on, we can see Thor and Loki fighting on top of Avengers Tower. And I did want to include that helmet piece from Thor, and I put it on the Age of Ultron Thor torso, actually, because I really like that torso. So yeah, we've got them fighting on top of the tower, which I think looks really awesome. And I really think that tower looks really nice with some people up on the balcony. I really like the way it looks right there. But yeah, then if we keep moving on, you can see just some more cars driving around. Then our next fight we come across is Daredevil versus Kraven. You can see Daredevil's got Kraven pinned down. Kraven's dropped his gun, and looks like Daredevil's actually about to win this fight. So that's looking good. Then we move on again. We have Captain America and Black Widow chasing down this van where Taskmaster and some of his goons have been driving around stealing stuff. So yeah, they got them stopping this robbery. So hopefully this ends up pretty well. And if we move up even farther, you can see Miles Morales and Black Cat having a fight up here. Looks like Black Cat's stolen a diamond, and Miles is trying to get it back, but just barely missed with his webs. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. We got our passenger plane flying up over here, and then just the trains and the Elva and the little skater polybag car. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think of this city update down in the comments below. And let me know if you like where the Avengers Tower and all these other buildings are sitting now, or if I should make some changes. So thank you all for watching. SuperBricks37 signing off.